up luxury pet, bougie boss moms over 40, and digital sis. I got some tea to spill. So check this out, guys. This is the next set of Freedom Fusion automations that we're whipping out, and those automations came to me from I don't know what I was on. I was probably just so cooked and overwhelmed from building my luxury pet brand that that once in a while, guys, I come across some wild ideas, and those ideas are kind of standalone, kind of separated ideas, somewhat kind of um, how should I say this? The type of ideas that are just kind of in their own subset of bigger things, but there's fire ideas. So once in a while, I come across some of those ideas, and I try to operationalize them directly into some of those workflows. So check this out. Yeah, like I see some people screaming fire. Yeah, guys, I was just kind of quickly looking at my threads. But yeah, check this out. So look, the Freedom Fusion automations that I'm cooking up will include the editor, like a video editor, where you could just like direct the content, meaning instead of just kind of posting generic content, you're going to be able to direct it. And now the question is, how do you direct something? And why would you direct something? Well, look, let's say you blasted, I don't know, your buy link across socials, and you wanted to spice it up. If you only make it like AI and don't include extra bells and whistles in it that are just kind of absolute wild, then of course it's going to be difficult for you to break through, because people are going to see it as AI content and they're going to be like, I bet I'm not really interested. But check this out. If you wanted to get that consistency and wanted to constantly reproduce the same actionable results, like from just a push of a button, then yes, guys, this Freedom Fusion automation that we're whipping out is going to be perfect for you. So why? Because it's perfect for me. What it does, it's just absolutely crazy, guys. So I have a couple of apps. One of them is Caption, the other one is CapCut, and of course Zapier, and a few other like subscriptions. Not that many subscriptions, but maybe close to probably like $1,000 a year worth of subscriptions. So it's pretty good for running your brand. Really low cost, 1,000 a year for all sorts of AI tools and subscriptions. Really good deal. But the thing is, like, when you go through all those tools, actually, like, let me kind of do the math. So it's $90 for Freedom Fusion System CRM. Well, like $97 so per month. So if I do the costs, it comes out, it comes out pretty hefty. It comes out like $1,000. You know what, I'm capping. It's not $1,000. I'm probably spending close to $2,000 for sure per year. Per year for sure. But it's still relatively low cost for running your international luxury pet brand. Relatively low cost, guys. So like, what exactly can you do with those automations, guys? And why should you be paying for any of this, like for any of those tools, and what exactly should you be paying for? I'm gonna go ahead and describe quickly. So the first tool, guys, that is absolutely 100% you gotta have 100%. And keep something in mind, like whatever it is that I'm telling you that I'm paying for, I'm actually canceling it out. Meaning, whatever it is that I'm paying for, I'm finding ways to like save money from other parts of my life that literally removes the concept of me having to worry about paying for it, because it's just because I managed to either save that money in another part of my life using some of those strategies that I described to you directly in this channel, or I just flat out make that money from some side hustles. And of course, also talk about those side hustles as well, including like one of my nephew's side hustles, where he's just trading with Forex, and I don't even have to do anything. I just give him some money. I say, go ahead, trade with it. He does it, and it pays off all of my AI costs. Now, of course, granted, if you don't have a nephew like that, don't worry. You could subscribe to me, and well, his program off, I could hook you up. So this way you could pay off all of your AI tools and never have to worry about it again. But needless to say, guys, like this is what I wanted to let you know. If you are struggling and if you're probably wondering like, well, how do I do this? How do I, like, if I have a lot of AI tools that I'm paying for, what is it that I could do to not pay for them and not worry about it? So guys, look, the reason why I could spend so much money on AI tools is because all of them are being paid for, like literally all of them. So I have close to, as I mentioned, close to $2,000 worth of tools per year that I'm spending, but it's totally worth it. Like if you think about it, if you think about how much money you could make from just running your own international luxury pet brand, and in context, and just kind of compare it to how much money you make and spend, then you're gonna come to conclusion that $2,000 is like chump change per year. Now, granted, of course, in my particular case, I have a couple of ways for how I'm kind of returning that money back to me. One of the ways is through my nephew. And of course, guys, I could hook you up with my nephew if you guys are interested. And of course, the other way is through saving strategies that I show you directly right here in this channel, like tax saving strategies, real estate, and all those other kind of strategies that just save you money. Now, of course, guys, there's a couple of ways, but the problem is, how do you discover those ways? How do you make sure that they work for you? It's a wild, wild west trying to discover that, and in many cases, people just don't discover it. In many cases, people just never discover this, so that's the idea. Thank you. So the next set of Freedom Fusion automations that I'm going to be whipping out are going to be just really basic automations that take care of your everyday business processes. So let's say you are in the process of just like on a go, constantly needing to sell something. So if you're on a go like me and constantly need to sell something on a go, but struggling to recreate the same process, this is actually one of those things, guys, that many people out there, they just don't know how to recreate the same process over and over again, multiple times, but with variations and trends built in directly into your process. So like I'm being super hello guys. So I'm describing quickly, guys, what kind of Freedom Fusion automations that I'm going to be whipping out. I'm going to get some, I don't know, I'm probably going to get a cranberry muffin in the process, and I'll take you guys with me and give you the tea. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I got the coffee, but you get the digital tea. You get the digital tea, guys. So look, obviously the biggest problem that I discovered in myself and many moms over 40 and many business owners is the fact that they can't reproduce anything consistently. They kind of just jump from one shiny object to another and just kind of perpetually learn things to infinity and never take any action. So, and guys, I had to solve that problem. And heck, I mean, I had that problem for the longest time. The revelation came to me after many trials, failures, triumphs, and tribulations. And the revelation came to me that I needed to systemize my repetitive processes, some of those annoying repetitive processes, in a way that will still produce results, but without me being like in the middle, without me really having to worry too much about like pressing buttons, writing descriptions, making posts, and just have kind of a little kind of a robot do things for me. And of course, guys, that's what I did, and I whipped out some of those Freedom Fusion automations that are that do precisely that. So check this out. One of the latest automations that I'm whipping out is an extenuation to BioSpice Social Blaster. So BioSpice Social Blaster, guys, oh my god, you guys already know the story. You see in my previous workshops, you already know what BioSpice Social Blaster, but think of it just a way for you to quickly blast content across multiple socials from your bio link and get more views, followers, that kind of stuff. But look, here's where the tea comes, guys. The tea that I discovered was like being able to add another level of complexity into your content to stand out even more. So there's additional workflows that I whipped out that are just no brainer. And of course, like if you don't have the tools that are associated with those workflows, then you guys, I highly recommend you invest into those tools. I mean, I'm paying for those tools like close to $2,000 per year, totally worth every dollar. But of course, guys, without tools, it's going to be next to impossible for you to succeed on this one. It's just you need to really, you need to really get good with those tools, guys. But those Freedom Fusion automations is what is going to make everything worth it for you guys. What I did is I kind of glued together those tools in a prescriptive way. So let's say you're on a go and you are interested in posting content across Insta, Snapchat, Threads, LinkedIn, Reddit, and many other socials, and you want to do this on a go, and you want to do this in one shot, and you want to do this in a way that you get like 200 views from one platform, 400 views from another, maybe 10 to 20 views from another, maybe another 300 from another, but you want to do it like in one shot. If you want to do that, guys, this BioSpice Social Blaster can produce those results, getting you close to millions of views, guys, relatively quickly. So, but the part that I'm going to be cooking up in those Freedom Fusion automations is the new chat functionality. Like, I probably just the best way for you guys to kind of even be able to understand this is to see some short videos, some demo to quickly see it. And once I whip it out, I'll let you guys know. But if you guys are interested in building it, let me know, and I'll share you the community. So this way you can build them as well. But yeah, guys, like those automations, from $2,000 per year, you could make like I don't know, like 20, 30, 40, 50,000, maybe even $100,000 in a year, just from spending $2,000 on those tools. It's absolutely insane, guys. So when people say, hey, Rome, should I be worried about AI tools? No, not when you have the way to pay them off. Absolutely not. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get a coffee. I'll see you next time. Well, I'll get a cranberry muffin. I'll see you next